we are told. I guess we could start using the run, but right here is like the worst place to use it. Let's go, Prod, because every time you run when you hit stairs, you like immediately stop running. But here's a great time to use it. Alright, so we had to hit some switches on this. Later all these switches will come into effect a little bit more, a little bit better. Oh, yep, he's standing on that side, so we can't go up that side. Prod, so now, hey you, where's Luca? Ha, how rude, Luca. It's nice to see you again. Ha ha ha, welcome. What? You mean this girl's 200 years old? Okay. Yeah, she's 200 years old. She's got the red eyes. Oh yeah, this is not part of the cutscene. I need to talk to people. I was about ready to take a drink. My, it looks like you have the mana sword. How interesting. Ho ho ho. Now, I never understood on this pyramid if that's supposed to be floating water or not. I always figured it was. With Super Nintendo games, you use your imagination. Luca, monsters are invading villages. He just fought one. What? I fought like 50 on my way here. I know! The ebb and flow of water brings me news from around the world. Mana's power is growing weak. That's why this boy was able to take the sword. I'm heartbroken. I'm a hero. When he did, the balance of mana in this area shifted, and monsters revived. There are evil monsters working to steal away the power of the mana sword. By defeating those evil monsters, you can restore the sword's mana power. The power is kept in orbs, regain some power from the mantis ant. Okay. There must be more hidden orbs which hold mana power for the sword. Can I read it? No, I can't read it better than the other screen. And you must find someone who can forge the sword to release its stored power. Man, I gotta change that background again. Okay, let's pick one that's mostly solid. So at least I can kind of... Oh, that's ugly as sin. Dang it, wrong button. Dang it. Why did they change that? Okay, that one's that one. I went dark. Okay. What do you get? What else you got? Okay. Gemma, watch out for the Empire. It seeks to obtain the Mana Fortress. Alright, that's a little bit easier to read. You mean the one that destroys the world in the fairy tale? That is not a fairy tale. The Emperor is trying to awaken it. Oh, come on, Frog. You gotta enjoy the Fungus Among Us reference. The Empire is going to unlock the seals from the world's mana seed. A bunch of strangers have already started snooping around the palace. Something is very wrong in Pandora. Could the Empire be involved? I don't know, Gemma. See the King of Pandora and tell him to be cautious. Right, I'm on my way. You go to the cave called Gaia's Navel. Dwarves live in the cave. They make good weapons and know all about weapons. They may know somebody who can reforge the empower the sword of yours. As your sword's power and skill level increase, so too will your ability. Alright, I'm very used to recording, so if I mess up saying anything, I can always cut that out. Alright, old lady, let me touch that seed up there. What are you going to do? Alright, what are you so scared of? The fortress. Eons ago, the ancients used the Mana Fortress in their battle, and here's a long story. I get it. That is the Mana Sword, but its power is gone. It used the last ounce of power to summon you. Why me? Notice the Japanese game used the word translate to neighbor. Why did it choose me? I don't know, but now you must re-energize it. No problem. I got this. What should I do? You must become a hero who is worthy of the sword. Okay. Enough. Hold the sword up to the seed. Yeah. Alright, so we're officially 1/8 the way through the game. There's 8 of those things, which we have to get to, but they're much more spread out, and it gets increasingly more difficult. You have sealed the mana seed with your mana sword. Now the mana power from the seed will be sent only to you and your sword. You'll be able to gain power from the mana seed wherever you are. Well, the world has 8 places. Visit them all and receive the power from them all. Take this spear with you. Mana Guardians used it long ago. Receive spear. It will grow and regain its power just like your mana sword. There must be more weapons like this spear in the world. Find them. I'll restore you. Protect your head. Do you want to save the game? Yes. This was great about this game back in the day. It had 4 saves. 4 save slots. First, head for Gaia's Navel. Like Gemma said, look for the underground palace. To reach Gaia's Navel, head south through the realm of Pandora. Alright, I got this, lady. Let's change our weapon. It has 1 more attack, so we can use that. But my brothers and I used to play games together, and there were a lot of games that you only had 1 save, but this game had 4, and we were 3 brothers, so that gave us 1 backup. But if we ever wanted to try and do anything, you know, we could use like the bottom slot or whatever it was to go ahead and do that. So that was great. Alright, so Dyluck, whatever his name is, he's gone. And there's also a way to like get the cutscene to where he leaves. There's a lot of goofiness about this game that I don't remember at all, and I never knew in the beginning on how to activate it. Oh, that was great. I hit a 1. You gotta be kidding me. Give me the swing. I think the deal is like if that flower is not there, then you can get taken. But if the flower is there, then you have to fight it and you don't get the cutscene or something weird like that. I'm trying to force that cutscene. I guess it's not going to happen. We'll go on and we'll do something else. We'll actually do the storyline. Because if you can get that cutscene, you can get another character earlier on, and then you can mess with her. Because she gets mad if you try and go down the cave. She runs away. And then you can go back and save her. It gets all sorts of confusing at some points. Alright, so we just took a nice little nap. So there is magic in the game. That was one of the magic things. We can actually learn that later on. Not this character, but another character that we'll pick up. Okay, this thing was in that game that Frog, EB, and Parker were playing. And I knew pretty much exactly what it was right when I saw it, because of this game. They can be used for shortcuts. If we jump up that one, we have to have a sword. So, we want to try and kill a lot of these guys, because the first real boss isn't all that bad, but the second real boss is like one of the harder bosses in the game. Secrets of Grindia. Yes! Yes! That is the game. Ooh, free stuff. 14 GP inside. Yeah! I don't think I have enough defense to kind of just tank a hit. Alright, so what do we have down here? We have Patos Village, Kingdom of Pandoria. So we have to go through this. And my brothers and I got stuck at this point for a little while once. Not really at this point, but at this village a little bit later in the game. There's some stuff that goes on, and let's go talk to that guy right over here, and we'll see what. They don't give a whole lot of information once you need to get here, so they just kind of bug out and act all foolish. Until you get a little bit later in the game, then they start talking to you again, but we were kind of at that midpoint. Oh, we were supposed to... Junk, were we supposed to talk to the king? Hustle so far. Oh yeah, man, we can make pretty much anything move around. These bees are a pain. Once you get high enough level, you can just like push any monster around. Well, not any, but most of them. So we have a higher weapon skill. Even though the spear is technically higher, I like to use the sword because it has the range. I don't remember if they told me to go talk to the king yet or not. But let's go ahead and do that. He's right up here. I believe he's somewhere in here. Here is the castle of Pandora. Yeah, these... Oh, get out of my way, lady. Come on. These people have weird pathfinding sometimes. That guy's like an elder or something. I'm always looking for the characters that kind of stand perfectly still. Alright, girl, dad, you're impossible. I'll make my own decisions about my life. I'm not going to do that voice the whole time. Look out! Alright, so she just slaps me and gets me out of the way. So, let's go talk to the dad. Which one is he? Probably this one, since he's the only one. Elman. Oh dear. I suppose she's so selfish because she was raised by a man. It's been tough since she hasn't had a mother. I wanted to make her happy on her wedding day. That's why I arranged for her to marry a young nobleman. But now she tells me she's in love with a soldier. I can't do that voice the whole time. Yes, you do. That the dialogue is the guy that she's in love with. This is trouble, Sir Elman. Just what do you want to do? Let's forget it ever happened. Ever had this discussion? How absolutely. I'll see you later. And that's the cutscene. The cutscene that I was talking about is you get abducted, and that girl helps you. She helps you because you're abducted by goblins or something like that. This guy's just saying the same thing. And so she saves you from getting roasted alive, and then you help her out, and you're supposed to go find Diluc. And then if you refuse to go find Diluc and you go where you're actually supposed to go, then she gets all mad. Prod, you're here. I suppose you've seen what happened to the people. The Witch Lane is draining people's energy. Those people are going to the ruins in the southern part of this town. Sounds hot. I'll have to look around. Head for Gaia's Navel. Okay, so now we gotta go back, or we could go down to the cave people. Let's talk to the king. What a nightmare. The people in my country are acting like zombies. The troops I sent to fight the witch were captured. Okay, so even way back in the day, in 1995 or whatever, when this game came out, there was also zombie people in games. Which I was going to talk about how this game doesn't really reference zombies, but it has a whole lot of other great things, because the zombies thing has been overdone, but apparently it does, and I just forgot about that. Alright, oh dear. So what are we doing? Yeah, we're going back to Gaia's Navel, but yeah, we're not going to go down to the south to the one place because it has nothing for us. We'll just talk to a bunch of dumb people. Oh, kid, come on. You can't run when you run into people. Like, did you see that guy I just passed up there? That's a great example of how pretty much the same model is used, but different colors. Hello, Patchwing! Okay, so we gotta work our way back up. Patch. We could buy stuff, like, just put it on the screen. This sign right here means we can buy stuff. This sign right here means it's an inn. And at Nico's place there was both of those signs, so we could do both of those things. So let's go back up to where we were before. And maybe we'll activate that cutscene this time around. Maybe we won't. Alright, Mushroom Dude. It gets a little bit easier when there's more people. You're not just kind of just slowly fighting and dancing around stuff. I think there's a flower. Ooh, free candy or 4G. Candy. So I believe we're at our max of 4 right now. Candy heals you like 50, which is great right now at the level that we're at. But later in the game, it just kind of becomes useless. All right, so we whack that thing. Sometimes there's an extra one behind this tree, I believe. I don't recall 100%. Could be wrong. So we reached level 4. Yeah, did you feel that click right there? My guy kind of stutter steps. I am obsessed with that part, it seems like. Alright. Let's go back up to Guy's Navel. Apparently the guy already got taken. I don't know. I don't remember why we got summoned back up here. But let's go talk to some people. Because I swear he said go there. If we have to go there and nothing happens, then it's going to be foolishness. Oh yeah, we also get our hit points back every time we level, so that's great. I'll restore you. Thanks, lady. Save your game? Sure, why not? At first, head to Gaia's Navel, like Gemma said. Look for the... Oh man, this isn't Gaia's Navel. This is something else, isn't it? To reach Gaia's Navel, head south through the realm of Hannah. Dang it! Okay, that happens a lot in this game, especially with me. I'm not great with names. If you guys know me in real life, you know that for sure. And I'm also not great with places. But I will show you where Diluc kind of went before he got captured and beat up and destroyed and stuff like that. Because you can come out here and sometimes you will see him walk off to this way and he will go in this teleporter. But I just didn't see it. And we need a whip to get across there, but we don't have a whip, so we have to go back. So I don't know the whole correct series of events to get things going right. So we are just going to do it this way since it seemed like 80% of the time it went this way. This game was a very interesting game when it first came out because it was a game that had like a strategy guide on the inside of the booklet, but it only got you to a certain point. And we're almost to that point, and then at the end of that, it pretty much said, this can be a mental orb, I think. Yeah, good. It pretty much just says, like, good luck. It takes on average 70 hours to beat this game. Which, like, it can take 70 hours because you can get lost fairly easily, but you can also beat it much, much quicker than that. And you can kind of drag the game on much, much longer than that if you would like. Because there's a lot of things that you can do kind of... Well, I guess not really a lot of things, but there's like 8 very time-consuming things that you can do. When we beat that Manus Ant or whatever it was called, we got an orb for the sword. Yeah, where the teleportation from. It's magic, man. We're going to find a magical lady at some point. But we collect these orbs, and you get 8 of them. Well, you can get each weapon up to level 8 throughout the game, so I think you get 7 of them. And then in the Mana Fortress, there's a really rare chance that a monster will drop a chest that contains a mana orb. But it's kind of really rare. And so you can collect each one of those for each weapon if you'd like, which is great. But if you get like a duplicate of one, like you get 2 of them for the whip before you get the sword one, dang it, I'm poisoned. Then if you use it on the whip and you would use it to like level 9, it can either crash the game or it can reset the weapon to level 1, which is absolutely awful. It kind of puts you a lot behind. Dang it! Just let me beat you up and kill you. Alright, there we go. So at least stunned. King for mana. Patch, I don't know if you were around for the part that Frog was saying this looks like Pokemon. Oh gosh, you got me long range on that one. I'm just gonna avoid those guys for now. I am seeing what else is around here. What else is? I think this is the dead end place. Yeah, suck it, bees. Dang it! Oh, this is not gonna end well for us, probably. Alright. We may have made the right choice in going this way. We may have made a horrible choice. Drop something. Okay. Rabbi. Or rabbit. Dang it. Okay. Really, I should be killing all these guys to level up some. Okay, so what? The bees take 4 hits. The rabbits take 1, the flowers take 2, and the Mushrooms take 3. Here since the beginning, just now in the chat popped. It's a fun game. I did not read what I got out of that deal. Let's see if this is a one-hit kill. This guy. Nope. It's like a 1.5 hit. Oh, that was great. Do some damage, but just bounce off it. Yeah, once you like stun them, it's great to try and push them together, so you can take advantage of them being down. You want to play Legacy of Goku? I don't know that game. I think this is another canon dude. Kippo Village, we're going there.